Okay, we are back with the second half of today's post-match press conference. We are now joined by the head coach of Orlando Pirates, Coach Josef Zinnbauer. Coach, I'll start with the opening question. Disappointing result. Been defeated in the MTN8 today.
Yeah, bad result, bad start in the first half as well. Not a good solution against the high pressure from Swallows. A lot of mistakes. What we give Swallows a chance, they can consider. Yeah, then we try then a little bit more. We get a little bit more self-confidence back after these 2 goals, and then becomes a little bit more in the game. Second half, we changed in some positions, change a little bit the structure in terms of build-up, and it was much better then. But it was not enough. It was in the final third. We have a lot of opportunities we can score. Normally, you have to score 2-3 times, but you don't do this, and then you lost the game, and this very bad day for us. Especially in this derby, especially in the MTN8. Last season was a good MTN8 season for us, and now you're out. It's very disappointed for me.
Evening, coach. Unlucky on the result. During halftime, you made subs with your fullbacks. What were they not giving you? Thank you.
In the first half, you mean the fullbacks?
At halftime, you made subs. Bongani Sam and Wade Eustace were substituted.
Yeah, it was more tactical things. Sam plays in this position in the build-up with 3. It was the first time we tried. The last 2 weeks, Maela was out, is out, and Marco is out. And this was the first option, Sam for us. But this was not his big mistake. He was not in a game, and we decide then we change some players and we bring new freshness in, and this was the reason. This was not Sam or Wade what they make the big mistakes. We want a little bit more self-confidence in, maybe another player type, and you see then Happy was in, and he organized the defense very good. And then we go in the second half, we're going forward and try what we can, and the team, it was not so I can say they don't want. Now they want. We have chances, we have opportunities, we can score, but today we don't score, and next time we have another chance to score.
Good evening, Coach. Hard luck for the results. This is Ria from Pi 987. Coach, pre-interview to the match, you had spoken about trying to or the importance of starting the season on a good note. I asked a similar question to Coach Brandon Truter about pre-season planning. Hopefully, I'm guessing this is also the final weeks for you in your pre-season. Just how much of a setback is this defeat in the plans that you had? How much would you be tweaking in these final 2 weeks, I guess, with the league season starting up?
Yeah, we going forward. We are on the plan, but the results was today bad. In the first half, we need too much time. We come in the game, but it's always so. If you have a start, you get after the game more information what's happened, we have players. There was before in this week in. And now we lost the players close to the game, and there's always a little bit difficult things. But it's not an excuse. We have players; they can play. We saw the second half, the performance. We saw the opportunities what we have, and we have to. And if you score, then you win the game, and it's always easy. Then after the game, you have chances. Then you can say, yeah, scored. Score, please. Then you can win the game. And this was we have the opportunities to say it again, and we have a better performance in the second half, and we work next week for more for the final third, more for shootings, and then we have to see what's happened in the first league game.
Good evening, Coach. Unlucky on the result. Coach, I just wanted to find out, I think over the last couple of seasons, well, since you've been at the club, most of the time you normally start late, or the play starts a bit late after 25, 30 minutes. And today, yet again, when you guys started playing, your 2 goals down. Any particular reason why Pirates normally start slow and then come into the game and dominate? And secondly, Coach, Temiko Siloch, why is he not in the match day squad, Coach? Thank you.
Yeah, Lodge have shoulder problems. He can't train and can't play. This was in the starting in the week. He get the problems, and yeah, the second is always. Sometimes you are in a game and then you get it better and better and better. And today was in the first half was not good enough. We was not in a game in the first minutes, and you have a lot of reasons what you can explain, but what is the right things, and we have to analyze this. We have to discuss this tomorrow quick, and then we prepare the team for the weekend.
Rob Delport, you had your hand raised earlier. Do you still have a question?
Thanks, Tandy. The coach covered it.
Okay, Tsepo, you're next.
Thank you, Stanley. Coach, you gave debutant Bandile Shandu his debut today. What would you comment about him? I mean, what would you say about his performance today for the club?
Yeah, I think we saw all what he can, and he bring the right things what we want in. Yeah, he play very good in the second half from the starting minute up to the end. He was really good. He have maybe 3 or 4 crosses, passes in the box in the final third. What possibilities to can score, and we can score. And it was very good. It was defense very good. It was offense very good. He find the right solution. With this performance, I'm very happy.
Thanks, Astandi. Good evening, Coach. Yet again, Coach, we saw a mistake by the goalkeeper, which did happen a couple of occasions last season. Are you happy with the goalkeeping department? Some may have thought maybe you will go for a big name goalkeeper just to strengthen that goalkeeping department. Are you happy with it?
The question was about Ofori.
Yeah, Ofori's mistake in the whole of goalkeeping department. Are you happy with it?
There was a mistake from the goalkeeper again, and we saw that happening last season. So, are you happy with the goalkeeping department?
Yeah, if you get a goal about a mistake from the goalkeeper, it's always unlucky. It's always you're not happy with this, but it's in the most of time make the goalkeeper a goal mistake. It's in the most of time it's a goal, and yeah, we know we have to work. Ofori was a long time out. But he have a good friendly games. He make a good performance in the trainings as well. And now it was not his day, but it's so. Keeper make a mistake, you get then the most of time a goal, and it's not easy then for the goalkeepers. He come back. It's not easy also then for the team. He comes back, but the team goes in the right way. He give a good decision. He give a good answer. But this was then not enough. Say it again, we have the chances, we have the opportunities, we can score, maybe more than one more. And then it's nobody make a big discussion about Ofori, but it's always so. We know the question comes. We analyze this, we work with him, and he makes then 100% better. But I know Ofori have in the last season also games, he give us the win. And sometimes it's also you lost the game, and we work with him, and he makes the next day 100% better.
Coach, seeing that your strikers are not available through injury, is trying to bring in a striker a priority? Because strikers score goals. Thank you.
This is always the best thing for a coach. You have strikers on the field, but we have to work with the guys what we have, and the squad have to understand, not alone the strikers, they have to understand there's a discipline things in a squad. They have to find the rules in the squad, and some players maybe have the possibilities they can score. They can play, but they don't follow the rules. And this is sometimes also a reason what we have to discuss. And but in these days, we have Lepasa Nat, we have Nat Maba. So yes, this is strikers, they can help us. But we have also today, Hotto have opportunities. We have, Fortune have the opportunity. He can score. It's not always alone the striker, but we know strikers on the field, it's good for us. But the time is coming and the players comes back. In a moment, we have to work with these players what we can. And the players, I said again, we have the opportunities, but we don't score. And the time is coming. Next week we scored, and the players comes back, and then they score again, and then we get the success back.
On that note, we've come to the conclusion of our post-match press conference. Thank you again, members of the media, for your participation. Coach, thank you for your time, and we shall see you in the next one. Thank you.
Thank you.